Hello children, today in conversation class we will see chapter 14 talking with teachers. So children, there is a way to talk to your teachers or to your elders. It's not like the way you talk to your friends in the same way you can talk to your teachers. No, there you should follow some manners, some polite words you can use while talking to your teachers. So let's see how we can talk to our teachers. So first is talking with the librarian. So in the school we have library, you go to library, you issue books and all. So how do you talk to sir who's sitting there? So let's see. There's a boy whose name is Kamal, and how is talking. He says, so first of all, when you have to enter to the library, just don't abruptly enter the library. You should take permission from the librarian or the in charge who is sitting over there, and with this permission only you should enter in the library. So like this he is asking, may I come in, sir? So what sir is replying, may I know your name and section? I am Kamal Dhaka of class 5C. So he's giving his introduction. He's saying that his name is Kamal Dhaka and he studies in class 5C, which is the right way. Yes, Kamal, please come in. Then Kamal, sir, have you sent for me? Sir, yes, you have taken some books and you have not returned them for the last 2 weeks. So, sir has sent somebody to call Kamal because he has taken few books and he has not returned it in the due time. So, obviously, sir will ask for the book. So, what Kamal is saying? Yes, sir, I am making some notes. Sir, please return them by tomorrow. Surely, sir. So when sir means comes to know that he has taken it and he's making notes out of it, so he says that it's okay, and by the next day he can return. Please don't forget to pay the fine. It is 10 rupees, and when you are not able to return the book in due time, so obviously there is a rule that you have to pay fine. So in here also sir is reminding Kamal that he has to pay the fine of 10 rupees. Then Kamal says, all right, sir, anything else? No, you may go now. Just send Mohit of class 5D. And when sir is done with his instruction and all, he says Kamal too that he can leave, and he also asks him to send another boy of another class. Kamal, all right, sir, thanks. So this is the way one should talk with the librarian or the sir who sits in the library. Next is talking with the English teacher. Now next is how should you, not only English teacher, with any teacher when you talk, there's a certain way you should be very polite while talking. So there's a boy whose name is Anant. Okay, so first of all you should wish your teacher. So he's saying good morning, sir. Then sir says good morning, Anant. Sir, I want to get good marks in English. Could you give me some useful tips? Obviously, when you want, you all want to get good marks. You can take tips that how you should study, how you should make your timetable or anything that you can get good marks in the exam. So similarly, Anant is also asking some tips from his English teacher that how can he get good marks in English. So first of all, Anand, you should be prepared to work hard. Now, sir is saying that obviously hard work is the key to success. It's not like there is any tip, there is any quick tip that you follow and you will get good marks in exam. No, there is always only one way to get good marks in exam, and that is to work very hard. So sir is saying that you should be prepare yourself to work hard to get good marks in exam. Then Anand says, how, sir, please tell me. Now Anand is saying that how means, or what is the way that he can work hard and he can get good marks in the exam. Sir says, read your lessons well. So the first thing that sir tells him that to read the lesson properly, read the lessons well. Anand, sir, but there are so many difficult words and phrases. Now Anand is telling his problem to his teacher that he's ready to read the lesson well, but there are so many words or phrases that he cannot understand the meaning, so it gets difficult to read it. Then what sir says, that first underline them in your book, then Refer a good dictionary and find out their meanings. Finally, learn them well. So it's not like you can just keep on reading and reading without understanding. So while reading, when you come across difficult words or phrases, you should underline them. Okay, and at the end, when you finish the reading, you get the meaning of those difficult word and phrases, and finally, you should learn them. Anand, sir, anything else? Sir, read all your lessons thoroughly. Thoroughly means in detail. Very, everything should be in detail. Solve all the exercises given at the end of the chapter and get them checked by me. And also, sir is saying that not only the lessons, the exercises which are given at the back of every chapter, that should also be learned properly. And just to make sure that everything what he has written is correct, he should get them checked by his teacher. Anand, thank you, sir. So now Anand is happy that he has finally, got the tip how he should learn and how he can get good marks in English. So that's all for today, children. Thank you.